So Neil, another point on the board.
Yeah, magnificent point. Weston Super Mare, a very good side, moved the ball brilliantly.
Unbeaten in 7.
Unbeaten in 7. They moved the ball so well, but we had a shape about us today which we decided upon, and the lads just stuck to the task. I thought they were absolutely magnificent, really did. Second half especially, I thought they were top draw, defensively brilliant, and we were a danger on the counter attack as well. So it's a really good evening.
One in 4's changed from Saturday.
Sorry, say that?
One change from Saturday.
Yeah, one change. Unfortunately, Aaron's moved on to Uxbridge, so we brought Lewis Pegg in. We brought Peggy in last week. He's a lad that we know from Slough, the under-23s there. He's had a great last season at Beaconsfield, and he's coming tonight, and he's been absolutely magnificent. Him and Luke Neville were absolutely brilliant together.
Started the game well, absorbing a lot of pressure. As you said, didn't have a lot of the ball. Is that what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, you know that they're going to keep the ball. I thought that they started really well, and they had a couple of early chances where the ball fizzed across the face of the goal, and maybe they could have gone in front. But no, we sort of played our way into the game, and I think in the end, towards the end of the first half, we felt reasonably comfortable. And I thought second half, I thought we were always a danger on the break today. We had to soak up a lot of pressure. Some great balls in from the left back Laird, which they were probably dying to get on the end of. But on the whole, really pleased.
What adjustments did you make at half time?
Well, we just said there was times where they were almost getting little pockets inside. We asked Reedy to come in a little bit more just to help us. At times he was a little bit wide, and I thought he'd done that second half really well. And again, as I said, we just worked as a team. That's a gritty away performance. We had a tough game at Tiverton on Saturday on a very poor pitch, but today we've come here and played some good football at times, and but we've had that grit about us today.
Yeah, absolutely, and that no more shown than when you went and goal down after about, I think it was 63 minutes, and then were you worried at that stage?
No, I think with the players in the team, going forward, you always fancy them to score a goal. And I mean, the first goal was a brilliant ball from Toby Little, and a great header from Nathan Minas. You do believe that with the attacking players that the team's got, that they can always score. So we didn't. You always want to stay in the game, but 1-0, we sort of said, we haven't got to go chasing it, we've just got to stay in the game, and we did exactly that, got ourselves back in, and it would have been great to come away with 3 points. I think only Truro and Chesham have done that this year. Nobody's drawn here this year in the league. We have to take that. I think it's more than a fair result. It's a great finish from the lad Ellis Watts at the end, so we take that and we move on.
And in terms of players that particularly stood out for you, anyone that you particularly shout out for?
No, I think it's a team performance. We just said in there, we're not about individuals, and listen, you can say Nathan scored 2 goals, but you can look at everyone in that team. Everyone's put in a performance, everyone's worked hard. So no, I'm not going to single anyone out. It was a real team performance.
And do you think Weston will go on and win the league?
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they don't. I think probably Bracknell will be the side that might get close to them, because they're in brilliant form themselves. I think that they'll probably have too much for Chesham and Truro, but listen, I don't know. I think that the way that they play, they would grace a higher level. That's for sure. They're a very good side, and I wish them well. I think that they probably will go on and win it, but I'm sure it'll be tight.
And unbeaten after 4 points from 2 games must be the dream start.
Yeah, great start. I mean, two long trips, tough trips away, 2 coach journeys to sort of get to know some of the lads. We asked them a question, because a lot of managers that we had spoken to about the team said they're brilliant at home on the 3G, but question maybe could they do it away on difficult pitches. But credit to Gary putting that side together. I mean, it's not the biggest squad in the world, but it's there's some really good players in there, and I think all I can say is that they've worked their socks off for us in the last 2 games, and that's all we can ask for. And
is it about evolution rather than revolution towards the end of the season?
Listen, this is what it's all about. It's learning about the players that we've got here at the moment. we said when we came in we didn't want to make loads of changes. It's about seeing who we would like for next season, if we can, and you know, and building and sort of learning about people. You know, I learned an awful lot about Lewis Pegg tonight, throwing him in at the deep ends, and I thought he was magnificent. So, you know, every game will be a learning curve.
Excellent. Thanks for your time, Neil.
No problems. Thank you.